The back to school season usually indicates that it's time for fall. For the school kids, the calendar does shift to a school calendar. No more leisurely afternoons, no snoozing later into the morning or last minute sleepovers. But for unschoolers, we don't have to make any shift at all. Our calendars are still flexible. We can plan our days based on our own curiosities, explorations, and experiences. We don't have to squeeze our stuff into those hectic hours between 4 and 7, prioritizing homework, baths, laying out clothes for school the next day. Many of us remember it all too well. And what's interesting, it's also so artificial. Summer isn't really ending. It's almost 100 degrees still here. So tell the kids, good news, summer isn't over for us. If you're new to the Unschooling Mom to Mom podcast, welcome. I'm Sue Patterson. I'm so glad you're here. Be sure to subscribe at whatever podcast platform you listen to and leave a comment. Let me know how it's going for you. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm so glad we're able to walk together on this journey. Through Unschooling Mom to Mom, I can offer so many resources to help all of you on your unschooling path. Courses, membership groups, guides, ebooks, blog posts, podcasts, YouTube videos. I have it all. However you learn best, I've got a way to get you some more information so that you can be more confident. And I do want to let you know about one thing. Before we dive in, I want you to know about my Creating Confidence membership group. And I have something special for podcast listeners. The group is so awesome. Unschooling parents just like you, some starting out brand new, others who've been doing this for a while. We all have so much to learn from each other. And some of us really do a lot better in a community of others on the same path. I was that way, so that's what I've created. Last week, I talked about how we rewrote our own rules when I was starting our family's unschooling journey. You might want to listen to that. And I added video to it too. So that's up at the Unschooling Mom to Mom YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the show notes for both of these. And there's a bunch of reasons why joining the membership group is a good idea. 2 group coaching calls each week, a huge resource library of unschooling PDFs, recordings, and discussions. Plus, you'll be able to avoid so many missteps that happen when you opt to gather all the info on your own. I know, I did it that way. I didn't really have a choice, but you do. I can help you hit the ground running and get more confident in your decision to unschool. But one more reason you might want to jump into the group now, just because you're a podcast listener, I want to continue waiving the sign-up fee for my group. That means you can join the group right now for only $49. That's only about $12 each week. You can continue month to month, stay as long as you like. I have a special webpage for you, so only those who listen will know about the link. It's unschoolingmomtomom.com with the number 2/podcast friends. So www.unschoolingmom2mom.com/podcast friends. So for those of you who missed the special in August, I'm going to continue it for you. You're the one listening, thinking about how to make changes in your lives for the better, how to figure this whole unschooling thing out. I hope you'll hop into the group. So I have a few ideas if unschooling is new for you to try as we continue summer into September. First of all, say yes more. Or what part of their request can you say yes to instead of leading with the no? Next, refresh the game closet or shelf or whatever you have. Plan a family game night this week. I have a blog post of a bunch of games that other unschoolers said have been fun at their houses, so I'll leave a link for that and some Pinterest boards full of ideas or links over there. Next, maybe movies are more your speed. Pop some popcorn, lower the lights, grab the pillows, make it an event. Then talk about it afterwards. Was it realistic? Did they see those actors in other things? What did it make them think about? Remember, it's all about your connection with the kids. All these conversations are going to give you glimpses of what they need from you. So also over at Pinterest, I have a bunch of resources for family fun nights or even unschooly type movies that you might want to tap into. Next, take a lot of pictures, even if they roll their eyes. This will help them remember fun things that happened or that they did. Photos of them on the tablet on the couch, photos of everyone huddled around a board game, photos at the pool, whatever you're doing together. And be sure you're in it too. We have so many pictures without mom or dad, whoever's the photographer. Trust me, you may not like how you look in photos, but 10 or 20 years from now, you'll wish you looked that good. Plus, it's modeling for the kids. We are who we are, and we are good enough. We need to see you embrace that message too. And lastly, this is your turn to learn. While you're playing with the kids and they're getting a little busy, take a little time to read more about how unschooling works over at the website or listen to a podcast every day. Keep immersing yourself in unschooling ideas. It will help you when you get pushback from everyone else about going to school. The more you read and listen, the less impact that will have on you. Do you have a couple of other tools that could help you? One is the Unschooling Guide Brainstorm Time. This is a great tool to help you tap into your community, help you see what are the kinds of things that the kids would like to do that would be a good thing to do this month. You guys can work on this together and brainstorm a plan. And also there's the strewing calendar, which gives you a little bit of a framework and a different celebration for every day of the month. If you're new to unschooling and you're still heavily into deschooling, you may appreciate that I've created a webpage for subscribers only who want to see learning is happening each of the daily activities. I have it all laid out for you. I don't think you need to identify every subject. Sometimes doing that in the very beginning helps get your fears calmed down. And you could say, oh, yeah, there is a little language arts in that. Oh, yeah, there is a little social studies or math or science or whatever it is. So I've identified it for every single day, every single celebration of the month in the strewing calendar. Okay. So even though the rest of the world seems to embrace this artificial notion that now fall is here, even though Target and Kohl's are already adorned with cozy autumn displays and the rest of the Northern Hemisphere seems to think that now that schools are open, autumn has arrived. No better. We can look out and see that nature doesn't really agree with this idea yet. So as unschoolers, we can continue on with summer until it's not. Actually not. Not just because school doesn't want kids to realize that summer isn't over yet. Yes, I'll still go to my coffee shop drive-thru to get my pumpkin spice latte, even though I'll be confronted with a gust of oven heat through the window. I'm shifting my perspective. Pumpkin spice will hereby be considered an end of summer thing instead of a start of autumn thing. The rest of my life will be deeply immersed in continuing with summertime. That's it for me for this Unschooling Mom to Mom podcast. You're having a fabulous time with your kids and you're getting your fears under control. Join us in the membership group if you need a little more help with that. And I'll be back again next week.